The Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Andrew Adams.
Well, we have perfect weather for the air show this weekend here in Oklahoma City. Not a drop of rain, some good sunshine. Things will change a little bit, though, as we go through today. Right now, it's much of the same. Mostly sunny skies all across our Lucky Star Skycam network this morning. It is gorgeous out there. There is one lone little cluster of thunderstorms, though, up in northern Oklahoma. So while we look around central Oklahoma, we don't see a whole lot to impede anything. We go up north, and that is where we find our lone thunderstorm on radar this morning. There it is. It's a couple clusters of thunderstorms moving toward Ponca City, about to head into Kay County, but weakening as they do so. We go from about 20 strikes at the beginning of this to half that at the end of the lapse of this last 30 minutes. And again, overall, these storms have been weakening. That's pretty apparent as we look as they go to the east. So good news there. Some heavy downpours, though, up in northern Oklahoma. We will stay dry for a little while here in central Oklahoma, but as we get into the afternoon, we will start to notice some pop-up thunderstorms start to develop across central, north central, even into southern and southeastern Oklahoma as we go through today. And some of those could be on the stronger side, some small hail possible, some gusty winds. Overall, very, very low severe threat, but can't rule out one or two severe storms through tomorrow morning. Certainly could see some lingering activity, but overall trends as we go through our 4th of July is that a lot of that will shift off into the southeast. Should keep us on the drier side here in Oklahoma City, which is nice. And as we head into the evening and overnight, mainly quiet. Should be some good firework weather for us here in much of the state. It'll also be a little bit hotter by the time we get to the 4th of July. We notice the oranges, the reds, they start to build back in today and tomorrow, hotter than we were this weekend. And then more storm chances. We're going to see much cooler air up along the northern Great Plains and upper Midwest, and we will get a little bit of a nudge of slightly cooler air back into the 80s for a couple of afternoons. And then we get these ridge rider systems that come around that very large system of high pressure, and that'll bring us storm chances Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe even into Saturday as well. But the overall trend by the end of the weekend and beginning of next week is drier, and that heat starts to build back a little bit more as that dome of high pressure out to the southwest builds up. Wednesday evening, can't rule out a severe storm or two with that first system that makes its way through. It's a low-end threat right now, maybe some half-dollar size hail, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, but something we'll be monitoring over the next several afternoons. Tomorrow, I mentioned, looking like a dry one, nice here in Oklahoma City, into the middle 90s. It will be a bit hotter, and it will feel even hotter than that. We didn't have to deal with heat indices much this weekend because we were dry enough. That changes both today and tomorrow. Right now, temperatures largely in the low 80s, some mid and low 70s, still holding on out to the west, but with a south wind, we will see our temperatures on the increase, and again, our humidity increases as well. So this afternoon, heat index values in the upper 90s to low triple digits across the south. We will be feeling a bit warmer tomorrow, even more so, as not only do we heat up, but we also get a little bit more humid. We could feel like the upper 90s as early as lunchtime and then into the low triple digits. So not completely oppressive and unbearable, but it'll definitely be noticeable through our holiday afternoon, unless, of course, you're getting one of those thunderstorms that pop up during the afternoon tomorrow. This afternoon, 93 here, Oklahoma City through Stillwater and Ponca City, some mid-90s down to the southwest. That south breeze, all that moisture, pop-up thunderstorms, about a 30 to 40% chance from Oklahoma City through Ada, McAllister up to the Tulsa area. Most of the state, a much lower chance, especially for you folks out in western Oklahoma, about a 10 to 20% chance, and a low-end severe threat this afternoon. Quarter-size hail, 65-mile-per-hour winds, so marginally severe threat for this afternoon here in Oklahoma City. Overnight tonight, lows fall back into the upper 60s, low 70s. The rain chance is about a 10 to 20% chance, holds on for north central into southeast Oklahoma. Very low odds at that, and then mid-90s for tomorrow afternoon. Starts to get hotter, southwest Oklahoma even more so, upper 90s to triple digits for air temperatures. And as we go into the afternoon, the rain chances shift off to the southeast. And again, we get that break from the heat for Thursday and Friday with those increased chances for thunderstorms, and then the heat builds back by the beginning of next week.